The most popular drink in Mexico, and it's not the margarita? Hello and welcome to Intoxicated Masculinity. Got another cocktail video for you today. And today we're talking about the most popular cocktail in Mexico, which is, of course, the Paloma. I know a lot of people think it's the margarita, but that's something that's more been Americanized. In Mexico, the Paloma is by far the more popular cocktail. Paloma in Spanish means dove or pigeon. I've actually seen both translations. I'm not sure which one's the most accurate, but the thing I hear most is Mexicans refer to it as dove, so that's what we're going to go ahead and go with. So as the most popular cocktail in Mexico, it's not surprising. It is a tequila-based cocktail. We think it's been around since about the 1950s. Now I'm relying on Alcademics, and I'll leave a link to their website below, and Dave Wondrich's research on this. We can basically rely on about two things. We know that squirt, which is the traditional soda that this was made with in Mexico, was introduced in Mexico in about 1955, and the first time we see this cocktail pop up in a cocktail book is about the year 2000. So it obviously goes back much farther than the year 2000. It's probably accurate to say this cocktail started somewhere in the 1950s. Again, most popular cocktail in Mexico. It's a real simple 3-ingredient cocktail. So now that we know a little bit about it, let's see how it's made. Alright, now that we've learned a little bit about the cocktail, let's go ahead and make it. Now, I'm changing things up a little bit here the way I'm making it. If you can see, I've already got my soda open. That's because I already made this once before and I wasn't really satisfied with it. So this time, I'm going to actually make it in a mixing glass, and then we're going to put it in the cocktail glass. The reason we're doing that is typically I would make this in a shaker, but we got our soda to incorporate, and we definitely don't want to be shaking our soda. So we're going to start off putting in just about ½ ounce of lime juice. We're going to put in just a little bit of agave syrup, right around about ½ ounce. And then we're going to add our tequila. Now, one thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to add, I'm going to use the 1 ounce because I've already used the 1 ounce for the agave syrup. And we're going to put our tequila in there. And that is going to help us pick up the rest of that agave syrup that we didn't get when we put that in there. Your agave syrup is going to be real sticky and it kind of sticks in there, so it kind of helps to put a little bit of another ingredient in there to help get it out. Now, normally this is going to be a rimmed cocktail. We're doing this with straws. That's not going to be really a thing we're going to be able to do. So we're just going to toss in just a couple of little pinches of salt. Alright, so now we're going to mix these ingredients that we currently have in here. Since these are not carbonated, we can go ahead and give them a real strong stir. Now, we can go ahead and get our grapefruit soda. We're going to do 3 ounces of our grapefruit soda. Now, we're going to give it another mix, except this time we're just going to go real light. We just want to add a tiny little bit of dilution and chill down that soda. I think that should do it. Now I'm going to put this in a Collins glass. A lot of people would make this with a highball. I just think the Collins glass looks a little nicer and presents the cocktail in a little bit better of a way. The other thing that put it through this is we can double strain it to make sure we don't get any of that lime pulp from our lime juice. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to leave a little room at the top and toss our soda in just to top that off. So we got that nice fizz on top of there. I'm going to go ahead and just garnish this with a nice little lime wedge. Put that right on the edge there. And there you have your Paloma. Let's see how it tastes. Now that's really good. So the first time I made this, I built it in the glass, which is a pretty traditional way of making this cocktail. I felt like the ingredients didn't get incorporated like they could, so that's why I switched over to using the mixing glass. When you do it this way, everything comes together. You're getting a little bit of lime juice, which is giving you a little bit of that sour. Your agave syrup is sweetening it up a little bit. It features the grapefruit, but your tequila is definitely there. You're still tasting your tequila. And I think Luna Azul is a great cocktail tequila. You could sip that too, but it really features well in cocktails. So I can't recommend this enough. This is great for sitting by the pool and just watching the world go by. I want everybody to have a great summer. I want everybody to have a good drink and have a good day. Thank you.